Alright, today we're out in the backyard. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about GeoDrops, a pretty cool moisture meter sensor that you can install in your garden or lawn. So let me show you how to do that, and we'll go back in time. Right now we're in September, but we'll go back to May when I first got the device and I set it up for the first time. Look at the sensor unboxed, and we'll get a look here at the two different sensor arrays. Give you values of shallow and deep moisture readings as well as temperature. It's an AI-powered soil sensor system. It uses big data and AI signal processing. The battery compartment is secured with stainless steel marine grade screws. And it comes installed with a rubber gasket that keeps everything sealed and watertight, and there's also an extra seal that comes with it. Now I just need to load in my 4 AA batteries to power it up, and I will download the app and run that and get everything installed. The app was pretty straightforward and easy to understand, and it just took like maybe 2 or 3 minutes for it to go through its installation protocols. And then there's also some very clear directions on how to install your GeoDrops device safely, because you want to do it safely, or else you could risk damaging the probes. I think I'm going to go ahead and place it here. This is kind of the back end middle part of my lawn. These parts seem to do okay in the summertime, but these outer areas, for some reason, they sometimes wilt, so I'm a little bit more curious of what's going on below the surface. So we'll go ahead and dig a hole for the battery compartment to fit into the soil, and then we'll carefully place these 2 probes into the soil. And I just took a hand shovel, and you just want to do a couple of slices into the area of your lawn or garden that you want to install it, and then you just kind of wiggle it back and forth. I did it to like 2 widths of shovels, and that got it in. Okay, I believe I got it in there as snug as I could. This is a very durable plastic. It's very high quality. Should last during the hot summers. And this is where I kept it for a couple of months, and it did a really good job of letting me know the moisture, and that area was nice and green, but there was a particular area that was not so good. So this back area of my lawn just wasn't getting enough moisture that I needed it to, so I went ahead and moved the moisture sensor in that area. So just that area in particular I needed to get dialed in, and a couple months later, we'll fast forward here. Right, we are now into September, closing out summer soon. This is where I had the GeoDrops originally, in this area. And that did pretty well, gave me some good numbers of letting me know how well my soil was getting watered or not watered. So I was pretty happy with that area there, but I had an area over here that's still kind of struggling a little bit. So I think about a month ago I pulled it out and dug out a little section here and reinstalled it. And here's where it resides now, after I did all the reinstallation instructions and calibrated it, gave it a lot of water to get it to 100% saturation. And yeah, so this is how it looks after a few months. You know, back in May I had it out here, and it's been out here all summer, and plastic still looks really good. The Wi-Fi is really awesome as far as the connection goes. So my Wi-Fi router is, I think it's like upstairs in another bedroom. So it's, you know, maybe a couple 100 feet away through probably like 2 walls. Wi-Fi signal is awesome. So I have like a clay soil here, so it retains water pretty well. You know, like if it was like a sandier soil, the water penetrates quicker, but it will also not retain as much moisture, so you might have to water more. As far as using the app and giving me important information on watering, I really appreciated that. I don't really know what to do with the like a 3-inch depth, but like the shallow depth is probably more valuable for me in terms of letting me know just how well my grass is being watered and when it needs to be watered. Because I would say after a watering cycle, it'll hit up into maybe like the 85% moisture level, maybe 85, 90. And then after 2 or 3 days, it will lose the moisture due to evapotranspiration, evaporation. I was trying to gauge it as far as how low can I go before it starts wilting. When it starts wilting, what would that percentage be? And doing a little bit of fine-tuning like that, about 65-70% moisture in the shallow value. Parts of the salon start to notice wilt, so that gave me some good information as far as when I need to water, how many days typically it takes, based on moisture and maybe the temperature as well. It's funny, like earlier in the summer, it seems like it was a lot hotter. It would get up to about 130 or so, but now getting into August, September, it seems like the temperature fluctuates maybe like 120, 110, but it doesn't get up to the 130 like it did earlier. So I don't know if it has to do with angles of the sun or just how much light, we start losing light as far as sunsets go sooner, about June or so, late June. But yeah, this is a really cool device, something handy to have in your yard, either your lawn or maybe for gardening purposes for your vegetables, or if you wanted it like in a potted area or like a raised bed garden. It's going to come in handy. You can pair it with multiple sensors, and there's just a lot of cool options, as well as pairing this with a dedicated sprinkler controller, by which this can tell the controller when you need to water. So there's a lot of cool possibilities on the horizon for this GeoDrops company. That's gonna just about do it out here. Thanks for watching, and I'll try and give you another update on the GeoDrops moisture meter in the future.